Round 6, this is the premier industry event across the country. We've had the best producers in the industry live here at the Remy Martin Producer Series, man, the last 2 years straight. We got the #1 radio guy, radio host, morning show host, officially with Remy Martin and the Remy Martin Producer Series. Let me introduce my guy, man, Charlamagne Tha God, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for my man, Charlamagne Tha God, ladies and gentlemen. Now, y'all ain't loud enough, man. Charlamagne all over the country, man. #1 morning show in the country. Give it up for Charlamagne Tha God, ladies and gentlemen.
I want to welcome everybody to the Remy Martin Producer Series. Salute to all the producers in the building that came out here to learn something. We try to bring the best and the brightest producers to y'all so y'all can learn something from them. And today we got a real good one in the building, man. Make some noise for Philly's own young Jahlil Beats, y'all. Alright, make some noise for my man Jahlil Beats. He's here, y'all. Like, you born and raised in Philly, right, Jahlil?
I'm from Chester, PA. It's like 10 minutes away from Philly.
Okay.
Damn near Philly.
And you got a pretty distinctive sound. Like, people know when they hear your tracks. What's your inspiration for making music?
You know, growing up, my 3 oldest brothers, they listen to, you know, Hov. They listen to the Rough Riders, Wu-Tang, EPMD. You know what I mean? You know, they used to always buy the albums and check the credits and look for the producers. So their favorite producers was Swiss Beats, you know what I mean, and Primo. So I came up listening to Swiss and, you know, Primo, Mandy Fresh, Just Blaze, Kanye West, you know what I mean?
What made you want to be a producer and not a rapper? Because Philly's home is spitters. Everybody raps in Philly.
I think that's the reason, because everybody rapped in Philly, and you know, I just wanted to do something different. And my pop was a producer too, though. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I pretty much,
too, right?
Yeah, my brother is the beat bully. He did Stay Scheming. He did So Sophisticated for Ross, the intro. He got a lot of records.
So on Christmas, all y'all did was ask for production equipment between you.
Yeah, we asked for new laptops, speakers, headphones, and stuff like that. Yeah.
What was the first piece of equipment you worked on?
FL Studio, man. It was the first. That was the only thing we could afford. Yeah, it's a software called FL Studio. You know what I mean? For
Fruity Loops.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. And then you know, I had my dad had got me a MIDI keyboard, and that's how I started. A little MIDI keyboard and FL Studio.
So who got their break first? You or your brother?
I did first, and I put him on. And he did the record House Party for Meek Mill.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what was your first placement? Was it the Fab joint or the Meek?
My first real big placement was I would say Fab Tonight.
Okay.
Yep.
And then that's when Meek heard about you. It's interesting though, because you right in Philly. You would think that somebody from Philly would have heard you first before somebody.
He actually did. I came up with Meek. What happened was I met Meek through MySpace.
Okay.
And what I did was I hit him up. I sent him a little message, and I was like, "Yo, man," he had dropped this mixtape called Flamers 1. So I hit him up like, "Yo, man, your shit is hot." You know what I mean? He was like, "Yo," he heard some beats on my page. He was like, "Yo, send them beats through." I sent them through. He did this record name called So Fly, you know what I mean? And it ended up getting like crazy play locally. And that's pretty much how we got our relationship. He had went to jail like for like 8 months right after that. And you know, he would call me like every other day, like, "Yo, man, we gonna get in, lock in, and take over, you know what I mean? Take over the city." So when he got out, you know what I mean, we just, you know, got in the studio from 12 to 12. Just locking in, just going in, and that's pretty much how we got our buzz up. Meek really came up with me. All his biggest records coming up was with me. You know what I'm saying?
So at that point, you was probably just giving away beats, right?
Yeah. Well, I was giving him beats. Everybody else was, you know what I mean? I was hustling. You know what I'm saying?
What kind of number do you charge when you don't really got the resume though?
I was charging like maybe like 200, 300 here. You know what I mean? You know, all the hustlers that wanted to rap, bought beats off me, so I might sell them 1,500 here, 800 there. You know what I'm saying?
So when did you evolve from the Fruity Loops to like the MPC and all that other good stuff?
You know what? I never did. I always stayed true to FL Studio, Fruity Loops. Yup, I got it up here right now. All my hits came from FL Studio.
I don't believe that. Your beats are too rich. Like I don't believe that.
Nah, seriously.
Production's too chunky.
I got my biggest record, you know, came from FL Studio.
So
I got
you
it
did
right
I'm
here.
a Boss on Fruity Loops?
I did I'm a Boss on there. I did Hot Nigga. I did Burn. I did all that shit on there. Amen.
Hot Nigga was kind of like a record that became a hit after the fact. 'Cause you get after Lloyd Banks first, right?
Right. What happened was Lloyd Banks hit me up on Twitter. He was like, yo, send some joints. I had just did a joint with 50 called Put Your Hands Up.
Okay.
You know what I mean? On the Big 10 mixtape. And Banks hit me up like, yo, send me some joints, you know what I'm saying? So I sent him a whole bunch of joints, and he actually did that joint, and he put it out, but he didn't put it on a mixtape or nothing like that. So I was just like, you know, whatever, it's cool. I put the beat on an instrumental mixtape, put it on that piff. And you know, Bobby and Rowdy were big fans of me and Meek, and they was just rapping on all my beats and shit. That's how Smoney Dance came about and Hot Nigga. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I want to see how you make some fucking beats on Fruity Loops.
Word.
And why you don't got no beard?
Man,
You ain't eating pussy yet or something?
I can't grow a full beard, man. It don't connect.
But I want to. You got something already in there? You gonna make something from scratch? What you gonna do?
Well, I was gonna go through the steps of how I did Hot Nigga.
I would love to hear that. Cause I didn't know you could make that type of chunky production on Fruity Loops. I thought Fruity Loops was like a startup kit, and then you take it to like a real studio or something.
But believe it or not, all the hits nowadays are made on FL Studio. Originally, I started with an idea from the choir.
So from the choir?
It was a choir. It was a choir right here. And the idea behind this, I was watching The Omen. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, I want to make something sinister, something scary. You know what I'm saying? And then I added like a video game synth.
And that's all Fruity Loops?
All FL right here.
So what do you use the MPC for?
So I might just hit the pads just to get some type of idea of feel what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I mess around with the pads. And then I draw it in on here. So what I do is I might draw it in here, but I just get a feel off my MPD, you know what I'm saying?
Did you have an idea for what you wanted the record to be?
Yeah, I already knew from right here, I just wanted to be a hard street anthem. Like I really don't make records like thinking like the radio, like I'm gonna get this put on the radio. I just fuck, you know, what I wanna do with the streets, you know what I'm saying? I know the streets gonna feel it, I know that shit gonna hit hard, the streets gonna fuck with it. Then when I got that idea down, I'm gonna throw the 808 in there. My nigga.
He say the shit heat like he ain't never heard it in a million.
I said my nigga. It's some new shit, right? So what I do is I basically make the beats off the laptop and draw it in. Yeah, I draw it. I go from what I hear, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think knowing how how to read music would make you a better producer?
Maybe. I want to do it. It takes some time to really just sit down and since I'm on the road so much, you know what I mean? Eventually I want to learn to play instruments and learn how to read it because, you know, the melodies would be endless, you know what I'm saying? I really want to learn how to play the chords and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I really just do stuff from ear by ear.
What you on the road doing? Because you're not an artist.
I DJ too though.
Oh, okay. Did that help with your production being a DJ?
I always wanted to be a DJ, but my mom couldn't afford turntables, so this was really the only thing.
Okay.
Yeah. This was like a $99 program, you know what I mean?
Gotcha. When you do your records, like, cause Lloyd Banks is like a spitter, right? But then Bobby and Roddy made it into like a dance record. What did you have in mind when you actually did that track? As far as what type of artist you wanted on it?
You know, with me, I pretty much just I just do some shit that I know the streets gonna fuck with, you know what I'm saying? And whatever you do to it is whatever you do to it, you know what I'm saying? As long as that shit hit hard, you know what I mean? You know, nowadays, you really don't have to say nothing because all the beats is ridiculous nowadays. I think the production nowadays are way more creative on the original side than back in the day.
Yeah, I read somewhere that you don't like to use samples.
I don't use samples at all because the publishing, it'll take all your bread, you know what I mean? I ain't fucking with the samples.
What record did you learn that on?
Amen.
Oh, all right.
What happened was when we did Amen, I think after Drake got on it and it was out, they put it out first before we did the business of it. You know what I'm saying? So the dudes we sampled it from, you know, they took a lot of the publishing. And I was like, I ain't never doing that shit again. And I think it peaked like number 4 on the charts.
So you ain't see a dime off that?
Nah, I seen some good money, but I seen 6 figures. I could have seen millions from it though.
What's the splits like? Like 60, 40, 80, 20?
Man, we was getting some. We got like, I think I got like 3% on that record.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what if you in the studio?
And there was a whole bunch of us on it. It was Drake on it. It was
me,
the kid from Travis Porter, Jeremiah. Yeah, he did some of the background vocals on it. Yep. Yeah.
So if you in the studio and you hear a record that you love and you got that itch to sample it, you like, nah, I can't do it.
Sometimes, you know what? Now I get somebody to play it over. Like I did Standing on Ferraris on documentary 2 with Puff and Gang, and we got somebody to actually play the sample over Screaming Jay Hawkins joint, and that pretty much helped us out on the publishing side. And I got my boy Ant-Man wanted to do the sample over for Crocodile Python on Raw's last album.
You know I saw you sign to Rock Nation. Does that help you with placements? Because I know a lot of these producers in here, they doing beats, they want to know if they should get managers or whatever.
Yeah, it's a mixture of both, you know what I mean? When they signed me, I pretty much already had a buzz. I was coming off of I'm a Boss, so Ho was like, yo, we have to grab this kid, you know what I'm saying? And you know, they got me on Leona Lewis album like right after that. You know, that's next level. That was next level for me. You know what I'm saying? I look at them for the big placements, and then like the street shit, I just do me. Everybody just come to me, and you know what I mean? I just send them the shit when we get in the studio.
Got you. So what advice would you give some of these up and coming producers out there that's looking to be the next Jahlil Beats, or even just to get a placement somewhere?
Just make your own wave, man. You gotta make your own wave and use the internet. What I did was, I come up from the MySpace era. So what I was doing was, it was this kid that was running Meek Mill's MySpace page at the time, before Meek Mill found it. What I did was, I put an instrumental mixtape out, and you know, I got the artwork made, and I had the kid put my picture, my mixtape cover as everybody avatar. So all like the hottest dudes that was spitting in Philly, he was running their page. So he put me in their top 8, and everybody would have my picture as their avatar. So people would listen to, like, go to the picture like, who the hell is this? And then they go to my page in the top 8 and listen to my beats. So you just gotta know how to brand yourself, because the internet is free marketing and promotion, you know what I'm saying? And what I did was kind of market myself as a rapper. You know what I mean? Like a rapper would, and that's how I kind of got my buzz up.
A lot of producers would be afraid to give away free music though, like, because they don't want to end up in a situation where somebody uses their beat and they got to do the business later, but you would encourage them to do that?
Well, the best thing about nowadays is streaming, you know what I'm saying? So they can track a lot of your streams. So I might put an instrumental mixtape out and they get 1 million streams. That's a lot of that's good money, you know what I mean? You see, I see thousands of dollars off of just people doing remixes to Hot Nigga and shit like that. You know what I mean? And you know, they track down the royalties, you know what I'm saying? Whoever your publisher is, they can track down your royalties, and that's why I do it. And on top of that, you know, I got a hit off of doing that shit, you know what I'm saying? I got my biggest hit, it went #1 and went platinum, you know what I'm saying?
Hot Nigga.
Yeah, yup.
Can you give the producers one more Fruity Loop secret, man?
Yeah.
Give them a secret. Give them something that makes your beat stand out from the rest.
So pretty much what I do is, I don't mix my joints. I let the engineer mix it, but what I do is what I like to do is I like to put my 808s and my kicks together so my shit hits super hard. I want my shit to shake the room, you feel what I'm saying? A lot of people ask me how my 808s hit so hard. That's a kick. That's an actual kick inside with the 808. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people might just use the kick, or they might with a bass line or something like that, or they might just use the 808 by itself. I just intertwine my shit, and I got somebody to mix it. You know what I mean? So I don't distort and shit. So
see, that's a pro tip. You learned something new today.
That's a fact.
Show us one more. What else you got there? Give us one more before we close this up.
Let me see.
Just walk us through. I'm a boss. If you got what you got coming up. You did something at home, right?
Yeah. But I'm gonna play you this new record I got with Dave Beats.
Okay.
And it's Bobby Smurder and Rowdy Rebel on the hook. He's about to drop it soon. Dave about to drop it.
Yeah, salute to Dave Beats. What's the name of it?
It's called Time Ticking.
How the hell y'all get Rowdy and Bobby on the hook?
Well, it's crazy because I was working with Puff on the Money Making Mitch album.
Okay.
So I had Bobby and Rowdy come through and they laid the hook, but Puff never got around to it. You know what I'm saying? So they just gave Neil just gave me the record. You know what I'm saying? I got Dave Beats on it. Can I get some volume on that?
Yeah. We did it, baby. Free Rowdy, free Bobby. East side. Jahlil Beats, holla at me.
I'm a boss nigga, so I need a boss bitch. G5 to the bar, that's the boss trip. Do a couple mails, still up on that Forbes list. Scott Puello on the watch, that's the boss list. Nah, I'm taking nigga with my money at. Nah, I'm taking nigga with my money at. Nah, I'm taking nigga with my money at. Nah, I'm taking nigga with my money at.
I'm taking this 40, I had your spine shifting. I'm used to fathering niggas, so I don't mind children. I was in and out of court, I had LeBron vision. Came a long way from that low main and that orange chicken. Free Rowdy, free Bobby, all my niggas bowing. Inside the foreign cloudy, all I know is counting. I got my city bouncing, they loving my aura. Ain't hard to tell, I'm from the border, started with quarters, I was 19. We was trying to get it on a night scene. Visions of that white beam, NBA pipe dreams. Drop that.
Tough.
Word.
Now you said that was a sample.
Yeah, that's a sample. And what we want to do with that record is we're gonna give Bobby and Rowdy most of the publishing so they can try to help their situation out. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. So you did anything on Jay's new album?
You know I can't talk about that, bitch.
That's a yes. So where that,
we can't talk about that, my brother.
where that drop came from? The Jahlil Beats, holla at me. Who is
that's my niece, you know what I'm saying? And she did it when she was like 3. It sounds like Jungle Beats. Everybody think it's Jungle Beats.
I thought it was Jungle.
Word. What it is what it is I have to pitch shift it on the record, you know what I'm saying? So it changes it. It makes it sound like Jungle.
Is that something you wanted to do? Like have a signature?
Honestly, I did it because rappers wasn't shouting me out. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm gonna get out here in some type of way.
Always get your credit, goddamn.
Word.
Do you give her publishing?
Yeah, I'm gonna put her through school.
Oh, that's dope.
She just graduated 8th grade, so yeah.
She gonna hold you to that,
Oh,
goddamn.
I'm gonna deliver. Honestly, I didn't know. I played it back. I had it in the studio. She was just like rapping.
Gotcha.
And I was just talking to her mom, and I was just recording her, and I played it back, and I heard it. I said, yo, that'd be a dope tag, and I just used it ever since.
Jahlil Beats, holla at me.
That shit still sound like Joe.
Jahlil Beats, holla at me.
Word.
Hey, y'all make some noise for my man Jahlil Beats, y'all. Give him all your Twitters and Instagrams and all that.
Yeah, follow me at Jahlil Beats, JAHLILBEATS. That's my Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter.
And like I tell all the producers, man, every time we do this, Jahlil's gonna be here for a little while. So, you know, walk up to him, shake his hand, maybe get some game from him. You know what I mean? He's a very personable guy. He don't mind sharing information. So
Definitely.
Take advantage of that opportunity, okay? All right?
Appreciate y'all.
Season 2, round 6. This is the last semi-final round before the finals on 9/11. My 2 judges, okay? All right. So first up, I want to introduce the man, okay? The man, my man Theo Brown from Atlantic Records, also the biggest college promoter, man. All the colleges in the South, he's got homecomings. He's doing all of those, okay? Give it up for my man Theo Brown, right? And he's a national at Atlantic Records. So give it up for Reeves. She is from Sony, Columbia, brand marketing manager. That is the final judge right there. We got 2 judges right there, Theo and Reeves. Give it up for my 2 judges, ladies and gentlemen, please. These are the 3 producers for the last series before we go into the finals, man. My man Josh Lamont right here. Give it up for my man Josh Lamont. If y'all came with Josh Lamont, make some noise for Josh Lamont, please. My man K9, K9, step up to the front. If you came for K9, make some noise for my man K9. K9, you should have brought some more people with you, K9. Come on, man. He said his beats speak for itself, though. Don't worry about it. Last but not least, my man Overlord. Come on, man, stop being too cool. All right? It's showtime. You ain't nervous, man. You built for this. Give it up for my man Overlord, ladies and gentlemen. These are the last 3 contestants until the finals. So Lamont, ladies and gentlemen.
That joint hard. That shit is hard. What y'all think?
That shit fire, my nigga!
What you think, Remy?
Fuck you think?
I like it. I see a lot of people grooving to it.
That shit fire.
I'm waiting to see, you know, what your competition sound like, but that's fine.
Judges, pay attention, man. My man K9's officially on stage.
What up? What up? Yeah, that joint was hot, but it just stayed to me. Like it didn't go to the next level. But it was hot. It had a groove to it, but it didn't go to the next level.
What's up, K9? I heard your submission beat. Everybody was really excited to meet you. I'm excited. I really liked that. After that break, man, though, I was waiting for it to come in and drop and maybe you just want to like, with it. You know what I mean? But I feel it was nice. I really feel like if you took a little falsetto to it or you took it a little bit higher, I could hear it at a dance party. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it could be a little bit faster to be higher.
I'm sweating. Yo, Hov can come out with that right now. That's a smash. Without a rapper, that's hot, man. Give it up for that kid. You out of here, homie.
First of all, I love your shirt. Congratulations. Second of all, when I see girls dance a little twist, I'm like, all right, cool, the crowd's moving. When you had dudes going crazy, no, it was fire. I loved it.
Give it up for Overlord, ladies and gentlemen. So what's going to happen is this. The judges are going to deliberate for a few minutes. Remo is going to play some music. He's going to set the soundtrack and the stage. And then we're going to bring the producers back up and we're going to tell you who moves to round 2. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Remy Martin Producer Series, Season 2, Round 6. I'm Jay Clax. He's DJ Remo, man. Charlamagne Tha God. Let's go. I ain't a referee. Charlamagne. Give it up for Charlamagne. Give it up for Overlord. Give it up for K9. This is the first time we went 5 rounds. This has never happened. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for my man Charlamagne. He moves on to the finals, 9/11, New York City. With all the finalists, man. So this is your opportunity to get your photo ops with my man Charlamagne. Don't forget to use the hashtag Remy Producers, man. Snapchat, IG, Twitter. Once again, give it up for Charlamagne, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Charlamagne. Hey, Rainbow, can you do me a favor, man? Can you make this a party for me, please? We're officially going into party mode right now. Remy Producer Series, we're going into party mode right now.
I sold it all from crack to OPM. In third person, I don't wanna see them. So I'm rehearsing with my peoples how to GM. From a remote location in the BM. Scoping the whole situation like damn. Metamorphic as the dope turns to cream. But one of these buyers got eyes like a Korean. It's difficult to read them. The windows to his soul were half closed. I put the key in, pulled off slow, hoping my people flee in. Chink try to knock the only link that tied me in. Coppers was watching us through nighttime binoculars. This time they got us on tape, exchanging dope for dollars. Make me wanna holler back at the crib of the sauna. Praying my people bailed out like Time Warner. Awaiting call from his kin, not the coroner. Phone in my hand, nervous, confined to a corner. Beads of sweat, second thoughts on my mind. How can I ease the stress and learn to live with these regrets? It's time. Yeah. Fuck. This is the #1 rule for your set in order.